I'll be honest with you, unless someone's going to drop a $500 tip, which I am expecting, I deserve it, I'm not going to lie. Thanks for the money, dummies. Band. Camera's been on the whole time. Bouncy. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. What's going on, everyone? Phil here with a very impromptu video that I had no intention of making today. As you can see, it's my day off. I'm wearing clothes, wearing my jeans. Very much was not expecting to be here in the office making an impromptu video. In fact, Kat already kind of, said,
"Hurry up, I need my horse feed."
So here's the deal. All week, you guys were very supportive. We had an unprecedented rallying of support. There was one day that was really slow. Tips were great. Everything was positive and great and fun and exciting. And then something happened last night, and it has basically undone a lot of the positivity of the week for me. So here's the deal. There's someone who was a very positive influence on my streams over the past month and a half. They were chatting with me quite a lot of interaction. No matter what game I played, they started contributing significantly, several tips a day sometimes. Obviously, when that's happening, you think, wow, quite frankly, I loved having this person around, and they contributed quite a lot. Then I haven't seen them for about a week, and when you don't see someone who's around for a very long time and they just kind of disappear from your streams, you get a little nervous. I hope they're contributing, right? I didn't think anything of it. This is a person who actually I had talked behind the scenes with. They wanted to contribute in other ways, like maybe fan art and stuff like that. So I had an email trail going with this person. All of a sudden, I get some chargebacks for tips that they had done. A couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. There are a few bucks. Who gives a crap? What does it say? It actually says that they filed official chargebacks claiming that these were unauthorized purchases. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, what happened here? I couldn't believe it, because usually when I get a chargeback, it's like, okay, I kind of get it. Maybe this person was a sarcastic tipper. Maybe this was someone who I didn't really know. This is someone who I felt like I got to know over a course of about 2 months. So I was actually shocked. I didn't want to believe that this person was a malicious troll. I probably should have. I should just always suspect that. But I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, so I emailed them earlier this week. And basically said, hey, I've noticed you haven't been around my streams recently. And then all of a sudden, on top of that, I get chargebacks for, what's going on? I would hope that this is either a misunderstanding or maybe a mistake or some situation, because you've contributed a ton, and there's only a couple of these chargebacks that have come through, and they're relatively small, so it's not like it's a giant deal. But I'm just wondering what the heck is going on, what's happening here. I'd like to hear your side of the story, obviously, before I make any judgments. And so this person did get back to me and essentially said that they had been sick for a while, and that's why they weren't on the streams for like a week and a half. Basically, they gave me a story. I tend to want to believe the best in people, and I believed this person and said, okay, I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
You liar!
Okay, fair enough. So thanks for explaining. I even saw the person a few more times this past week on my streams. A couple of times they contributed. So, as you know, we had a great streaming week here, and then we had this big stream last night. Basically, during the day, I realized that I had enough money to cover a bill that was due today, and enough to basically cover kind of my day out today. Grocery shopping, pet supplies for Jasper. We literally just finished eating dinner. Like, we just finished eating our meal, which is a really good Mediterranean meal. I'll tell you about it on the podcast tomorrow. So we did all that, and I look at my bank account, and there's like 30 bucks. Well, that's not enough for Gotham Knights tomorrow. Last night, during that late stream, this person took it upon themselves to charge back every single tip contribution they had sent me in the 2-month period they were watching my streams. This amounted to over $400 of simultaneous chargebacks. You lose the money. It's gone. When they filed these chargebacks, they claimed these were unauthorized transactions. Pretty sure there's pretty big evidence that they were authorized, considering that every time you sent me a tip, you left me a message with it, completely talking about what's going on my stream. You stating, oh, it was an accident. This is not intentional. I hope this doesn't hit again. I have all this evidence, like a ton of evidence, showing that all of these tips are legit, not unauthorized transactions. But the thing that happens with PayPal when you get a chargeback is you have to fight it, meaning every single contribution, of which there are almost 100 individual contributions from this person, needs to be individually disputed. Like, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be an insane amount of work. There's no guarantee I'm getting any of this money back. This person is committing fraud to hurt me, and it's messed up. It could take months. I'll be honest with you, I always lose. Usually it's not a big deal, but when you have over $400 taken from you in one fell swoop. I live paycheck to paycheck, as I tell you guys every week. The day off, any bills that week, if I have to buy a new game, it's your tips that fund that. So here's the situation is I screwed up. I had enough money to buy Gotham Knight. I transferred enough money for my day off and to pay my utility bill for the day to my bank account, not knowing that any chargeback was coming. Then all of a sudden, this giant chargeback hit me last night. So I went from having a bunch of tips in my PayPal account. I now have negative $390 in my PayPal account. Yes, every day that I stream, any tips that I get are basically paying down debt, which I shouldn't owe because this person is stealing from me. They committed fraud. They are lying. It's a crime to lie to PayPal. It's ridiculous. Likely it was just a malicious troll all along, impersonating someone who liked my content and was engaging and basically wanted to do this. Isn't it funny? All this happened on the very same day. I get view botted, I get sub botted, and then I get a ridiculous amount of gifted memberships that allow me to hit my member goal and exceed it for the month of October. All that's happening. Is it just a coincidence that all of a sudden this person now decides to charge back over $400? Of course not. This was planned. They were doing this all along in the hopes that they were going to strike at a point when they thought that they could hurt me. Oh, look, Phil's feeling really good today because it was a really positive day for him. Let's take all that away. Now, here's the truth. If I had not transferred funds over the course of yesterday into my bank account, I would have had no money. I wouldn't have had enough money to pay my utility bill and have groceries for my family. I didn't do anything wrong.
Whose fault is it then, you clothy-eared beat?
We might have had no money at all for the entirety of the week because this person stole from me, committed this fraud. The reason I'm telling you all this is because I don't have enough money to buy Gotham Knight tomorrow now. Okay? I tried as best I could. I don't have enough money. Like I said, I have about $30 in my bank account right now and negative $390 in my PayPal account. I can't buy Gotham Knight. YouTube is supposed to pay me for the month's performance tomorrow. Then I can use those funds to buy Gotham Knight and we can still play it. But I have no guarantee that's going to happen. Sometimes they'll pay you in the morning before you even wake up.
Oh no!
Sometimes you don't even get it on the day and they delay it for absolutely no reason and you'll get it in a day or two. I'm hopeful that YouTube will pay me overnight, but there's no guarantee they will. So I'm worried. Yeah, this situation really sucks and I never would have been in it if this malicious person didn't actively try to hurt me by charging back over $400 illegally yesterday. Oh, this is great. Look at how I can manipulate and hurt Phil. I have a negative $390 balance on my PayPal account. It's going to take me days to make that much up in tips, maybe all weekend into next week. I can't fix my PayPal account right now. If you wanted to email me credits for Xbox Live, email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com. Yeah, if I had enough Xbox Live credits, then I could get it for sure. You know, the game is $70 plus tax, which is another 10%. So it's probably between $75 to $80. But I'm not asking you to do that at all. At all. Let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed. YouTube pays me overnight. And hopefully in the morning I say, hey guys, no problem. Good news. We're getting the game. We're playing it on first stream. If not, I don't think a one-day delay is that big of a deal. So I'll do my best on that end. And I don't really want to talk about it anymore because quite frankly, I'm upset. And to think that this was probably someone just messing with me all along, tricking me into thinking that they were someone positive on the streams. It's pretty disconcerting. It's pretty annoying. It's pretty scary to think that someone wasted 2 months of their time trying to mess with me. And now it actually actively affects the streams and I might not be able to play a new release because of it. Yeah, that bothers me a lot. Yeah, well, a great thing to be thinking about on my day off when I'm supposed to be relaxing with my family, right? All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you in the morning, hopefully with good news. Peace out.
Hello, this is Cat Burnell. Please don't listen to Phil's lies. Subscribe to Dick Stroking Phil vlogs for more horror filled with no bullshit.